He's such a good man.
And I was like, this is like going to the psychiatrist, you know?
You were able to show a side of him that no one's ever seen before, so.
انا ما شفته. ايوه كان عشان عندي تصوير عرفت انه لو نفس انا ادمر الدنيا.
لقيت حطيت مستاكد بقولك بقول لك the human mind takes in 11 million pieces of information per second.
And Buab's own lead
But the brain is consciously aware of only 4 0. But I don't know how accurate. I one statistic yet.
هو
How do you calculate this? I don't know.
we don't know بس هي
بس أنا وايد أقل.
yes هي the brain أنت exposed to bits of information that are trillions and trillions of time, but your brain is so small that it can only contain as much as it can contain, and this is why subtle manifestation متهيألي هي فكرة where do you focus your mind so it gathers those bits of information. I believe in this is how manifestation works.
لا تخاف إن أنا مش politically correct. امشي وتكلم كلها. بس في حلو. He's a very cool.
انتوا لايقين على بعض.
You know him better than anyone.
It's very gentle.
هل
ده توتره يبان ده أهم حاجة.
بس هل خدنا شخصيته؟ حسين؟
Yes.
أوكي.
Very much so.
قال لي كميل احتاج.
كان عشان ما نكلمشكش.
بس بعيد امضى هلا انت بعيد امضى.
كنا نكتب لك يا جميل شكرا وانت مش عادي. قال لي عادي لا مش عادي.
واخر حاجه
ABtalks right there ولا صورة بال
يا في واحده اللي دي
أنا don't
You to Paris now?
لا I live in
Are you like BTS or the BTS?
جايز كيفكم؟ معكم رفاء سوشيال ميديا مانجر من فريق ABtalks، واليوم عنا تصوير ل ABtalks Original مع المغني. So I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes of the shoot for today. I'm gonna show you guys what the team is up to. Let's go inside the studio quickly. This is Simon. Hi Simon. Let's go inside the studio. مين في جوا استوديو؟ في عنا محمد وكريم. هلو، جاهزين للتصوير؟ منبلش دايما أكترية الوقت يعني منبلش بالسيجمنتس اللي هو الرابid fire للسوشيال ميديا just to break the ice a little bit with the guests, something nice, fun and light, and then we enter into the masterpiece with Anas for the full episode. فبرجع لكم when there's something a bit more interesting.
هنسوي المايكي ونسوي rapid fire segment social media very quick. سمنا questions and we'll take photos to the episode. So if you're ready, I can make you them.
رايحين نفس الاستوديو مفيش حاجه اتغيرت.
You're wrong. We did a whole makeover to the studio, Kareem.
ايوه اللايت.
Yeah.
صوري اللايت مش هنا.
try for sure. Like his questions are like I watched a few like quick, because I don't want to spoil it for myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like going to the psychiatrist,
Exactly. So we say it's a conversation, not an interview, and even with the questions, it's more of a flow, right? Yeah. So he goes through like your childhood, your upbringing, goes to your career, and then basically he sees the topics that you tap into, and he follows it all out. So that's why when people ask for questions, like we actually won't have an answer because we don't know what he has planned, But all I'm gonna tell you is you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, you're really good.
Where were you before?
I lived in Greece. I went to Istanbul to drop my baby to his grandparents, and then came here. Yeah.
Next.
Back to Istanbul, pick up my baby.
You to know her more. And if you don't know her, find her, support her career, support her social media, and now I'm like, okay, where's the location? We're waiting until the highness comes, and then the audio person comes and put his mug, and we're only waiting. Like until, like you enjoyed it because you like introspection and you like to challenge yourself and you like to become like a student. If a person is not ready to see themselves, they would hate me because they don't want me to ask something that they didn't think about. They're like, no, why did you make me think?
Yeah.
So you're the type that no, you want to read. Do we have the book that I wanted to give up?
Which one?
عندك الكتاب?
I have the easiest.
How old were you when you met it? You had that thing with your aunt?
14. I can't forget.
So I wrote, classy woman, you can continue to be a true role model for women and your son. Protect that 14-year-old Melisa.
Wow, I love it.
I want to take a picture of that.
This book, you like to read? Okay, perfect. This one will, if you want, I have extra back. It's a crazy book because this woman identified the 5 wounds. It's a very easy book and you'll finish it in maybe 3 days max. And it's like, it was in French by this Lise Berbeuf, and then they translated it. I think now she's doing, because on the show I keep promoting it as if it's my book and everybody's buying it, but because it really, so these are the 5 wounds as children we endure from our parents, but 2 or 1 are strong, and when you read the way it is, you would be like, that's me. Like you'll know which one is you. Like he is so cool. It's so cool. So you see how I'm talking about it because I can. تبين واحد؟
Yeah, of course.
عندنا زيادة هيبة.
Oh, the card.
It's very cool. Like you can play to the husband or with the friends or at his already dinner.
Play with your son.
Changes the mood completely. Like just 3-4 questions and.
The conscious aspect, right? Where somebody, but you're already, even when you're 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, you're very aware of your patterns. I don't want to go on your 5-day thing, so you're, but that means it is because it's suppressing your conscious zero. So it's going to go way up. If you do the research, you're going to be a different person now. Even do if you. You hear that?
You know what I was telling on social media, because I'm good on social media, and I was telling everyone now there's this whole phenomena that you probably read about is the double screen phenomenon. Like you watch a football game, and as soon as the ball goes up, and then if you watch a movie or a TV show, as soon as it slows down, you jump to your dopamine replacer.
Yep.
And then leave your pocket phone in another room. You then enjoy the moving on.
I just think you did a great job of being able to talk about things, and you don't speak at people, you speak with them, and I think that's a key difference because it's scary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Intelligent, calm.
Yeah. Honestly, I was just a master. Honestly, like watching it is because I'm a former journalist, so I spent my career before interviewing people and speaking to people. So yeah, it's.
What did you think?
I find it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, her
You
opinion is
really,
so
you
important.
you were able to have Alistair show a side of him that no one's ever seen before. So no, yeah, I think it was very special and unique. Yeah.
For me, it was refreshing because from the first 5 minutes, I knew how intelligent you are. I'm like, wow, that's cool. You have an athlete, because you don't always meet an athlete deep and philosophical. You meet an athlete who's just been good at their sport all of their life. You stay in that lane and there's not much more. For me, I'm like, okay, this guy is switched on. Like, we will go in different directions and I'm going to enjoy it. And you could see my body line go,
Yeah, sure. You know, it's a spiritual reset.
That's what it is. Like, best kind.
Correct. Yeah, it's happening. It's like all you're doing after Ramadan is you're trying to cling on to the state of being that you had in Ramadan. You're trying to the lessons that you learned in that month.
Yeah, I want to think about it because I think it's a theory now that we can make a movement with this. Like it could be a ritual even if, because in Ramadan, just to also tell you the structure, it's the first 20 days people are like, okay, it's the last 10 days you're supposed to be really. Some people actually stop their phone because they want to pray better or whatever. So we can even team it like the first try is 10, the last 10 days.
He calls it the Ramadan reset. So this is something he's been doing for 3 years already. But it's just we never tried to
Perfected now.
commercialize it, or actually you were pushing on it to like bring it out in the world.
Would do so.
But we just felt like it might not be the right timing because we also don't want to how do you say?
You want to connect it to the religious elements of it.
But we just need to like motivate them or create awareness or could make it as a challenge. Like you have already like these dopamine detox. Yes.
But that's why I'm thinking you're going to do with your friends. You're going to fill these 5 villas. It's weer na spelen, 7 stops. You're going to fill it with your friends. There's be 5 different groups.
Yeah, but
create them to their best.
Create it more simple. Like what you've done the past years is that you've just created a group chat, and every day in the morning they would send their screen time of the night before. Alistair would be the one who is going to, give feedback, say, oh, this was not good. And people would share the experience. We would meet up. We would take the ice baths together, do sauna. People would be motivated to have more time in nature, connect with their family, etc., etc. So it's not only about like removing the phone. It's also about, okay, but what are we actually going to do in that 5 hours extra times in a day that you have? So yeah, I think
I'll think about it on my team. I think we can make it accurate, even if people are not physically with us, but they sign up for a basic commitment. 10 is up to one. Reduce, increase your family can. These are proposed things you should do. Connect spiritually,
Because the philosophies of the entire point of Ramadan connects to anyone, whether you're Muslim or not. And I think if you can connect the philosophies that you understood about a reset and bring it together where it's palatable for everyone.
Yeah, I have an idea. I think I would even stop the show. Literally, stop it for 10 days of Akhir Ramadan.
But you've never stopped it for 6 years.
But this is something I was thinking about it also because I know all the team complains that we never stop. And I'm like, maybe in Ramadan people are already busy with religion, busy with their family. Maybe that can be our 10-day, 2-week, whatever break. We say, guys, even us, but you have to join us.
Yeah.
Let's stop, and we're gonna come up with good episodes and everything. But
asking a question to Farah, but I wonder, you do not have to say names, but have you ever been in the situation where you did not feel any chemistry with the person?
I think maybe twice in 7 years.
Okay.
Oh wow.
But I was sitting there and I'm looking at the guests and I'm thinking, you're in the wrong show. Like, why are you here if you're gonna fake answer and give me superficial? No, like my audience is too sophisticated now. They know you're fake. They know you're. I'm like, you should do that in a TV show. Just answer superficially and everybody likes it.
Here, people are like, what is this?
You still aired that episode, those episodes.
I did because they had a huge. It was still better than all the other interviews, but for me, my level now, I respect a certain level of depth.
I understand.
So as Anas, the viewer, I'm not impressed, but their fans, they're like, wow.
And did you go into any expectations of the episode with Alistair, because he's not really been in a setting like this before, so.
No, I try not to do. My research is around 90
He
minutes.
doesn't like to look into it.
I don't have
too
prejudice.
That's good,
So I actually am like curious, you know. It's genuine.
because that's the active listening. Because
I
then you
know-
know if you have set questions, you're gonna move your question. That you got.
And then he listens to the experiences, yani, for the first time.
Yes,
You know?
so it's
But still, I felt like you were able to ask the right questions to, you know, peel those layers.
Yeah, mashallah, honestly, yeah. To see it that is,
Very
it's impressive.
impressive, yeah.
Thank you. You should watch the Chris Martin.
I will. Has it aired? No. Oh, yeah. I'll send you the link. I'll check it out.
Have a good night.
Thank you so much, Anas. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna say to you.
Watch out the Morocco game or not?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna get them in now. It's the weekend. خلاص, I can squeeze them in. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi. I'm good. How are you? I didn't know you were here.
هاي لما انت تضيق doesn't even show.
Today we're on a set for ABtalks music.
No.
This is our set in Villa Coconut. Shout out to Mirex. Love you. Okay, now
No.
camera going to our creative manager.
I think I turned it off.
No, it's still recording.
Yeah, I don't come.
She's very excited for the day, and she's the main person here today. Don't tell anyone. She's doing a great job.
Definitely not, but yeah, you guys did an amazing job, by the way. The moodiness of it.
We did.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
صح.
Love it. It looks so good. You can go over there to the monitor and see how it looks like.
Wow.
Wanna see here?
Exactly. Maybe the bigger monitor.
Where is it? Oh yeah. That's nice.
It looks like it's such an aesthetic, you know?
I love the light. This is our lighting guy. We need to give some love to Walid. Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Walid is our guy behind all of the beautiful lighting that we do, by the way, from Real Quip. Do you like working with us, Walid?
Yeah, of course. Always a good
You better say yes.
How's your day going so far, Farruha?
يعني really 3 out of 10.
Yo.
Tana, قد ايه out of 10? هي قالت 3.
I know I'd be a bit more positive and I'd give it a 5, considering the week before was 1.
Firas, can I show you on camera?
أنا معود.
This is for our journal segment. Are you happy with this set?
Always.
Oh.
Was the interview?
It was nice.
Did you enjoy it?
They're talented also.
And the performance?
Performance very nice. When you hear it with the music, you see it's really good.
What, Fada?
What a lovely man. So nice.
He's such a good man.
Yes.
جايين هاي باين بيت ما شاء الله
I
راقي.
love that he was wearing a cap, by the way, gives him an edge. Even though we
his boots
don't
are-
like
His boots are so cool by the way.
Yeah.
It's 15 years old.
on his suit.
لا لا
صراحة
He has style.
he has
77 with style.
Anas, how was it?
ناموا عليهم. والله عرفت انا اسبانيا بيون بانتقام.
طب أنس شلون الانترفيو؟
It was nice. Very nice.
Really?
أنا أحب هيدز معاه شخصيا. جيت تتعلمين وايد منكم.
Yeah.
من هو عيال.
I think he had so much fun.
أتوقع يلست.
Yeah.
مرات أحس بالدم يوم يلست وايد.
Oh, he said great things حتى about you. No, he was like, yeah.
Couldn't hear it.
طب happy Father's Day by the way.
ولا أعرف أولادي اليوم قالوا لي وأنا ولا أعرف.
Anas, are you ready for the debrief?
Yeah.
ولا-
I'm watching the World Cup.
طب who are you betting on today for the World Cup?
اليوم ما في مباريات يعني وايد أنا. بس مال مصر الفجر بكرة.
Are you gonna watch it?
وايد هذاك بيخرب عليه عندي تصوير بعده.
صح.
صح.
We have a heavy week ahead.
مباراة سهلة المفروض يفوزون.
صح.
We have some fun questions also for you. Who is the best dancer?
سايباري. منتخب تونس عكس التوقعات كليا.
منتخب مصر بتلاقي فيه هجوم كده، في حاجه حصلت، حاله غريبه قوي.
المباراة كانت 5-0 يعني انسى ها. كنت نمت شوط واحد عشان شي تعادل. لا نمت صراحة. توقيت يا محمد، توقيت كيف صعب. انا يعني بومة، انا اللي اسهر مش قادر اشوف كل الملعب. The timing of the World Cup is the most difficult. Like your next match is at 5 a.m. in Dubai.
بقى بتلعب لعب جماعي مش لعب لصلاح، وصلاح بقى بيلعب للفريق، بقى بيلعب بأريحية، وده ريح صلاح شوية، شال العبء شوية عن صلاح.
Be far from our family, don't see them from a long time. That I think is the most difficult thing. I think also. والله أنا خوفي يكون فارق كبير.
أنا أخاف مبابي هذا يطلع وولدي.